scattered and thrown on the breeze as he tried to forget. Lost all his heat, and his heart never will be the same. Lighter than air, that will only come down in the rain. Coming down in the rain, washing out of the sky, loaded down with the pain, ain't no way to fly. Read him as clear as the wall where he once wrote his name, right next to hers, and it'll only come down in the rain. Coming down in the rain, washing out of the sky, loaded down with the pain, ain't no way to fly. Read him as clear as the wall where he once wrote his name, right next to hers, that'll only come down in the rain. Burning himself out on a limb like a leaf in the fall, blazed for a while, now he's feeling all dried up and small. Color's all gone, disappeared just as quick as it came. He'd like to stay up, but he knows come down in the rain. Strung out and hung out to dry, laughing under the line. It's not such a dignified place, but he really don't mind. He says with his feet on the ground he'll have nothing to gain. Says he likes it up there, and it'll only come down in the rain. Says he likes it up there, it'll only come down in the rain. Small town with a very large imagination, lay alone in his room with the radio on, looking for another station. when the static hit the mouthpiece and gave way to the sound below. James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in the picture show. Picture in the picture show. James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in the picture show. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Wilbur and Orville Wright, John Garfield in the afternoon, Montgomery Clift at night, when the static hit the mouthpiece and the way to the sound below. James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in the picture show. Picture in the picture show. Whoa, whoa. Mocha man in a wigwam, sitting on a reservation with a big black hole in the belly of his soul, waiting on an explanation. When a white man sits on his fat ass, takes pictures of the Navajo. Every time he clicks that Kodak pics, he steals a little bit of soul, yeah. Every time he clicks that Kodak pics, steals a little bit of soul. Oh, Daddy, get off of your knees, and Mama, why'd you have to go? Your darling Jim is out on a limb, put my picture in a picture show. Picture in a picture show. Picture in a picture show. I like the night so dark, you see. You can hide if you please. Take a ship to foreign seas if the winds are moving right. I like the rain because it's mine to make a rhyme, and time to time you have been a friend of mine. Get my head up feeling light. Slow down, diminishing winds. One by one the storms took away my friends. I've tried hard, but I couldn't hear anything. You catch cold in those old clothes. I like the Dane if I'm inside, quinine and limes to buy. I rise like the ocean tide with my head up feeling light. I like the sun, it's clear to see. It's blue, it's true, and there's room for me. Fine line between love and company that we never seem to find. Slow down, diminishing winds. One by one the storms took away my friends. I've tried hard, but I couldn't hear anything. You catch cold in those old clothes in these diminishing winds. One more one-way sign to do. Just don't let the bitter get the better of you. The answer, my friend, is gone again. Well, you'll catch cold in those old clothes in these diminishing winds. night so dark you see the Milky Way, the Pleiades. Take a ship to foreign seas if the winds are moving land. Come to town from the naval base, looking for a stiff drink and a pretty face. Hang around the whorehouses all night long. Some were drifters, some were bums, some just waiting for the war to come. Out behind the factory with a bottle and a factory girl. In that small town on the river, small town on the river. When that December war broke out, many a woman lost her man. Some wrote from overseas, some didn't, and their women didn't understand. The whores left for the harbor towns where the business was still good. The factory girls worked the double shifts, put in as much time as they could. In that small town on the river, small town on the river. Some men came home aces, some were carried home. Everyone was a hero, no man was left alone. Some got jobs, some went to school, some found they'd fathered kids. Some just couldn't take it and wound up on the skids. In that small town on the river, small town on the river. I was talking to the bartender last night at the PAC. Navy man from World War II, sharp dresser though he don't have to be. And over a double bourbon, he says, I'll tell you man to man, this town died 40 years ago. Son, get out while you can. In that small town on the river, small town on the river. comes from southern Colorado. Just got out of the service and he's looking for his fun someday soon. Going with him someday soon. My dad cannot stand him 'cause he rides a rodeo. My mom says he'll just leave me crying. I would follow him right down the toughest road I know someday soon. Going with him someday soon. When he comes to call my pa, he ain't got a good word to say. Guess it's 'cause he was just as wild in his younger days. Blow you old blue northern, blow my love to me. He's driving in tonight from California. He loves that goddamn rodeo as much as he loves me someday soon. Going with him someday soon. Someday soon. Going with him someday soon. When he comes to call my pa, he ain't got a good word to say. Guess it's 'cause he was just as wild in his younger days. So blow you old blue northern, blow my love to me. He's driving in tonight from California. He loves that goddamn rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Get over it, better go around. Can't get around it, better go down. Can't get under, so I better go up. Start all over again. Trouble if you stay, sorrow if you go. Seems like you leave too fast or you check out way too slow. Seems like every path leads to something I don't know. Over and over again. Feels like I'm running underwater and way up over my head. Bless the sons and the daughters whose fate has not been said. Whose fate has not been said. This late date to heed a voice that says you can be great at hurting young. Now I hear it again. It says you can be better than you've ever been. Don't want to waste what I have to give or any other time that I've left to live. I don't want to waste waste what I have to give. Any other time that I got left, I can do more than I thought I could. Work brings more, like the knocking on wood is random bad, random good. Work brings more good luck, good luck, good luck. You ask the world says no. Old world refrain, mine says go. You ask the world says no. Old world refrain, mine says go. Don't wanna waste what I have to give, or any other time that I've left to live. Don't wanna waste what I have to give. All of the time that I got left, I can do more than I thought I could. Work brings more, like the knocking on wood. There's random bad and random good. Work brings more good luck, good luck. Good luck. Come home late, come home early. You come on big when you're feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. What in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow. It's crossed the evil line today. How can you ask about tomorrow? We ain't got one word to say. So what in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. I got a heart burns with a fever, and I got a worried and a jealous mind. How can a love that'll last forever get left so far behind? What in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. the starlight driving movies closing down. The road is gone to the way it was before, and the spaces won't be spaces anymore. Well, 2 more farms were broken by the drought. First the Wagners, now the Fullers pulling out. Developers pay better than the corn, but this was not the place where we were born. We got houses in the fields, no prayers for steady rain this year. Houses in the field, we got houses in the field. And the last few farms, they're growing out of here. First he wouldn't sell and then he would. Now there'll be children playing where the silo stood. The word came from the marrow of his bones. Was the last sure way to pay off all the loans. Now the new streets will be named for kings and queens, and a ransom will be paid for every castle's dream. The model sign is crested with a lion. Now the farmers, they will have enough to die on. But houses in the field, no prayers for steady rain this year. Houses in the field, we got houses in the field. And the last few farms, they're growing out of here. I guess no one should be afraid of change. Tell me, why is there a fence for every open range? Maybe it's a sign I'm getting on in years, when nothing new is welcome to these eyes and ears. But houses in the fields, no prayers for steady rain this year. Houses in the fields, we got houses in the fields. And the last few farms, they're growing out of here. Houses in the fields between the towns, and the starlight moving, driving, closing down. The road is gone to the way it was before, and the spaces won't be spaces anymore. No, the spaces won't be spaces anymore. just flying. Swimming suits are on the line, just drying. Meet you there per our conversation. I hope I didn't ruin your whole vacation. You never know how far from home you're feeling until you watch the shadows cross the ceiling. Well, I don't know, but I can see it snowing. And in your car, the windows are wide open. Come on home. Come on home. You don't have to be alone. Come on home. Valentines break hearts and minds at random. Well, that old Easter egg ain't got a leg to stand on. I don't know, but you can't win for trying. New Year's Eve is bound to leave you crying. Come on home. Come on home. You don't have to be alone. Come on home. Well, the moon and stars hang out in bars just talking. I still love that picture of us walking, just like that old house we thought was haunted. Summer's end came faster than we wanted. Come on home. Come on home. You don't have